From the Xfinity Studios at WVON. We're your original social media. You're listening to Night Blues with Sir Henry Cheatham on 1690, The Talk of Chicago.
Sir Henry, I have Saturdays set aside just for you in classic blues and R&B, Bobby.
This is classic blues, classic blues, classic blues, classic blues, and R&B.
Well, any time is a good time.
On WVON.
Hey! Like right now. Wow!
WVON makes the week go fast. Makes the weekend last and last. WVON.
Every Saturday night, about sundown, country people in wagons coming from miles around, drinking cold liquor from a mason foot jar. Old man Glenn took it, looking at good old catfishing home made brew.
Gotta have some home break.
I got me some butter beans.
Butter beans and chillin' stew.
All right, folks, I'm telling you, I get to listen to that music, you know, bam, 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 bam. That's it, hey, man, bam, bam. Yeah, the doggone great Raymond Charles and all. Welcome, folks, to classic blues and R&B. I just don't know. You know, you can't pat your feet to some great American music, folks. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. Or maybe I'm dead. I don't know what the hell it is, but it sounds so good. In fact, I got listening to it. I said, I almost went to sleep. I guess it's time for my nap anyway, you know. Welcome, folks, to Classic Blues and R&B. You know, this is, here is where you come to get your great. You come to get your real American music right here. When you enter the classic blues and R&B juke joint, you know you are at the right club. You know, here you get real blues, a healthy shot. A healthy shot of soul and your much-needed dose of rhythm and blues, R&B. Blues, beer, and barbecue. Yes, even though it's a little chilly out there now, you still got a chance, time to get outside there, watch the leaves turn, and do a little barbecuing. Blues, beer, and barbecue is the real red, white, and blue of the U.S. of A. That's right. That is the music of our native land, the native son here, Once you get here at Classic Blues and R&B, you found the great call letters of WVON. Call letters with a heritage and a legacy. We're coming to you from the mill part. Of the North American continent. We're coming to you from the mill. We the mill. We hold everything up. Canada is to the north and Mexico is to the south. That's it. Mexico is to the south. It's Mexico used to be down below Texas once we fought and took it away from them. We claim jumped that. We took that. So now they're trying to come back in. I don't know. They say they're shooting at my soldiers down there. Then I should back that up. They're shooting at my National Guardsmen down there. I'm a soldier. We had to deal with that mess, Anyway, we're glad that you could join us here for another weekend of fun and entertainment. And hopefully we drop a little bit of something worthwhile to you that you'll enjoy the program. My name is Sir Henry Cheatham. I am the Magnolia Blues Man. I'm the conductor here on this train. I'm a young engineer who's still learning this how to take over. Because I told him when you get in this chair, I want you to be tough. I don't want you to be with your little snowflake being afraid. Hey, nothing wrong with being colored, folks. But anyway, Sir Henry Cheatham here, your Magnolia Blues Man. We're here to do our thing as we do each and every Saturday night. We want to welcome you wherever you may be. Life should be lived as fun. Plato said it, so you should take that. That is the absolute truth. Life is. There's so much tightness out here that it is pathetic. You can't even look at nobody anymore hardly. People want you to apologize. What the hell are you talking about? I got to write my eyes. Let me use them. Mr. Ed would say, ignorance is the most costly crop that any community can produce. When it's hi to Mr. Darrell Smith over in Inglewood. I want to say hi to him over there. Dr. George Washington Carver said, be clean inside and out. Neither look up to the rich nor down on the poor. I'm both. I'm rich and poor. Got no money, though. I neither look up to the rich nor down on the poor. Lose if need be without squealing. Win without bragging. Always be considerate of women. Yes, yes, yes. Always be considerate of women, children, and older people. Be too brave to lie. Be too generous to cheat. Take your share of the world and let others take theirs, folks. Welcome to our program, folks. We're glad to have you here. My man on the other side over there is young James. Say hi to the folks, James. Let them know you're here.
Good evening, everybody. How you doing?
All right, good to hear you there, James. Listen, good evening. They say he sounds like a man. Thank you, James. Yeah, I'm glad to hear, Hey, hello, everybody. My name is... No, you hit it, boy. You hit it hard and heavy. That's a good thing,
We got a caller on the line right quick. Randy wanted to ask you a quick question.
Okay, tell him to hold tight. Let me get through my intro, and I'll be glad to chat with him.
All right.
All right. So he thought he was going to throw me off. I know my... Yeah. I want to say thanks to the Logan Center for having me over last night at the Chicago Blues Logan Blues Fest that they got over there. Good show. Melody Angel and a couple others will be there tonight, 7:30, over at the Logan Center, over on East 60th Street on the campus of the University of Chicago. It was good. Last night was the program is called The Sons and Daughters of the Blues, and Shamika Copeland, John Copeland's daughter, Lori Bell, and his brother Steve. They were there in honor of their daddy, Carrie Bell, great Carrie Bell, and Miss Demetria Taylor was there, of her father, Hound Dog. There's so many of these Taylors, I get them mixed up from time to time. Maybe Hound Dog Taylor. But anyway, whatever the Taylor kids were there as well, Tonight, my man Bobby Rush is there over at the Logan Center on 915 East 60th Street in Hyde Park over there. It's a worthwhile cause because, folks, this great American music, we got to keep it. Now, this is the culture of our country. I am a native son. I want everybody to know that I'm your native son. That's right. I'm the native son here. I'm not a foreigner, immigrant, nothing. I'm a native of this great country and very proud of it, too. I want you to understand that, folks. And this great music of ours, America would have no music without blues. Everything comes from there in this country. I'm not talking about European music that they imported. I'm talking about American music that we brought, that we made right here. A lot of it comes out of the Magnolia State, too. But it's, throughout, so it's a good thing, Anyway, I want to, let you know about that. I want to thank you and say hi to Mr. Darnell Myatt over there, Miss Phyllis Jackson, Linda Ward, and all of my Brinkley Eagles down there in Jackson, Miss Imelda, Miss Maxine Gray, Carolyn Bryant. I want to thank you for your comment that you sent to me this week on Facebook. It's good to hear from you. It's always good, hear, words of encouragement. Miss Ted Henry down in Jackson, Miss Deborah Douglas here in Chicago, great writer. She has a great book out, The Civil Rights Trail, and she won some awards with that, too. She's doing all right with that. What is hi to my man Derek Geechee Young down in North Carolina on his new grandchild, and just had another daughter to get married. He got several daughters, so that's one of those situations, where you have to do that, As we, it's, you got daughters, this young lady said, black folks got to produce, and that's true. And when you look around and say, well, a Latino, well, hell. You got them illegally entering the country, and you got those who are getting pregnant with 2 or 3 as they get here, So, hey, folks, we got to learn to do that ourselves. Get back to where we were, We still, I still don't buy that some other group moved ahead of us. We still, because we are part of this country. We made it, We built this sucker. Yeah, I get into my man, all this mess they got going on with my man, Dave Chappelle, I think, it's easy to get some folks to do anything, and they always want to take another colored person to take down a colored person. Well, got news for you. Dave Chappelle, one thing I like, you got certain people who would stand up to things because what he's saying is absolutely true. It has nothing to do about hate. And they used this black lady, I think she might be transgender or whatever I think she may be. Now they fired her, I understand, because she broached the company's policy. There's certain policies you have, And I tell you what I'm going to do. Our number here is 773-591-1690. We're streaming live at WVON.com. We're also at iHeartRadio. On iHeartRadio, we do this thing. We do it every Saturday night. We do it with pride. Talking to a Negro that's very proud of our great American culture here that we have here, We want you to like our Facebook page at Classic Blues and R&B. Follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry and at Henry_Cheatham. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Henry CB. That's Henry CB. Do that. And you know what? I'm going to do it different than the politicians don't ask you for their vote, but I'm asking you personally to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter and like our programs and all. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON. Take it.
Hey, now look alive. Everything lights up, make you wanna shout. Talk about happiness, is that what we're talking about? Ooh, money won't bring you happiness, but we know will. WVON. Wow! WVON. Come on now, smile, get happy. Wow! Tune in and turn on.
The legends live here on Classic Blues and R&B.
Hey, now look alive! Everything lights up, make you wanna shout. Talk about happiness, is that what we're talking about? Money won't bring you happiness, but we know will. WVON. Wow! WVON. Come on now, smile, get happy. Wow! Tune in and turn on.
This is America's music on Classic Blues and R&B on WVON 1619 AM.
Some people think we don't have the right to say it's my country. Before they give in, they'd rather fuss and fight than say it's my country. I paid 300 years or more of slave driving sweat and wealth on my back. This is my country. for me to go second class. We've survived the hard blow, and I want you to know that you'll place us at last. And I know you will give consideration. Shall we perish unjust or live equal as a nation? This is my country. And I know you will give consideration. Shall we perish unjust or live equal as a nation? This is my country.
All right, boy, you heard what they say. This is mine. My daddy, my granddaddy, his dog. Now, we built this sucker. And I'm very proud that we built this sucker. It's still standing. Now, all of a sudden, hey, they trying to knock it down. But anyway, that was my man Curtis Mayfield in the impressions there. You can listen. I don't know if you can or not. I can feel the passion of how this group was doing it, because that's how he and the rest of us, many of us, felt, anyway. I want to say congratulations to my Tigers. The old Jazz Utah, we beat A&M today. No, we beat the Hornets today, Alabama State. So we beat another Alabama team. We beat another Alabama team today. I want to say congratulations to the blue, the school I love, Jackson State Tigers. Want to congratulate Coach Prime down there and the rest of the guy. And I appreciate what Coach Prime is doing. I support you, my man.
This is Sam Cockrell from Chicago, and I'm hanging out with my good friend Sir Henry Cheatham, playing the blues, classic blues for you here at WVON 1690 on the AM dial.
Staggering unemployment, no jobs anywhere. The future looks bleak, so many homeless in the street. John said he's waiting for the world to change, but it ain't ever gonna if they keep playing games. They've got to be accountable for what they say and do. They've got to stop lying and start telling the truth. Working class people are feeling the pain. They've had enough. Things need to change. This ain't another Baby, I Love You song. It's about real life. Things in the world going on. Senseless killings. This grim nation. Right-wing radicals spewing hate in the nation. Working class people are feeling the pain. They've had enough. Things need to change. From folks in Washington, I don't trust. They say one thing, but then do another. They ain't interested in you or me. They could care less about what we need. John said he's waiting for the world to change, but it ain't ever gonna if they keep playing games. They've got to be accountable for what they say and do. They got to stop lying and start telling the truth. Working class people are feeling the pain. They've had enough. Things need to change. This ain't another Baby, I Love You song. It's about real life. Things in the world going on. Senseless killings. This grim nation. Right-wing radicals spewing hate in the nation. Working class people are feeling the pain. They've had enough. Things need to change. This ain't another Baby, I Love You song. It's about real life. Things in the world going on. Senseless killings. This grim nation. Right-wing radicals spewing hate in the nation. Working class people are feeling the pain. They've had enough. Things need to change. This ain't another Baby, I Love You song. It's
so bad. If only anybody knew how I was feeling right now. Well, yeah. If you're alone every night while your lover's out with someone else, and you know that it's over, 'cause there's no love between y'all left. Now walking out the door should be easy to do, but you know it's gonna hurt and break your heart in two. There's gonna be some pain before your heart can mend, but you'll find out it's worth it when the hurt ends. You might have to hurt, when you know your love is gone. You might have to hurt, but you can hurt and move on. You might have to hurt, but you don't have to hurt too long. You might have to hurt, but you can hurt and move on. I know it's never easy to leave old love behind, but you know hurt, it'll wear off in time. It may be hard to pick up the pieces of a broken heart, but you can put it back together and make a brand new start. I know leaving is painful, but it can't compare to staying stuck with someone when you know they no longer care. You might have to hurt, when you know the love is gone. You might have to hurt, but you can hurt and move on. You might have to hurt, but you don't have to hurt too long. You might have to hurt, but you can hurt and move on. No one wanna deal with the pain that you got to go through, but when it all said and done, you know what's best for you. You might have to hurt, when you know your love is gone. You might have to hurt, but you can hurt and move on. You might have to hurt, but you don't have to hurt too long. You might have to hurt, but you can hurt and move on. You might have to hurt, when you know your love is gone. Yeah, might have to hurt, but you got to keep going on. Oh, Bobby Bland said, might have to hurt. Oh, you got to hurt before you heal. So I'm telling y'all, might have to hurt. Oh, this pain is for real. Oh, you might have to hurt, when you know your love is gone. Oh, yeah.
Yep, you may have to hurt. Sometimes you gotta hurt. That was my man O.B. Buchanan. You might have to hurt. From his CD, Southern Soul Brothers on Echo Records. You also heard my man Sam Cockrell, This Ain't Another Baby Making Song. And Christone Kingfish Ingram, long distance woman. You know, she's a frequent flyer woman. She's here, she's there, and all this. You know, this is what she is. One side of Miss Florence Watson, way down south in Tennessee, Memphis, that is, songwriter down there. Good friend of mine, Miss Florence Watson. Want to say hi to her. Miss Charnette Hyder, since then she's in town. singer from Dallas, Texas. I want to say hi to her. She said she's out here in Oak Park somewhere. She's getting up out of here. She got to get back to the Big D. You know, Dallas is doing all right now, you know. Yeah, you know, the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones and his Cowboys. I haven't said nothing about Jerry Gruden this week. John Gruden, have I? Yeah, you know, well, you know, these guys, you know, Kwame Brown is telling y'all what's going on, but, you know, a lot of these folks don't want to hear what my man Kwame is saying. I was talking to a couple of young guys. Well, you know, wait, man, sit down and listen to what the young man is saying. Now, nobody's telling you to agree with him, but at least take an intelligent listen to what the young man is saying. Because what he's saying, you know, so I was so glad when James gave me some cojones, as they say, when he gave me a real deep one. Yeah, all right, folks, whatever, you know. Well, you know, you got kids around here don't know which way to go. Got little boys who want to, you know, they're talking about effeminizing everybody. Well, no, I'm a man. You know, you're a lady. God made us that way. Hell, I didn't make that. You know, he did that. You know, people get into fads. You know, it's like, James, I'm old enough to know when we use paper bags, okay? We used to use paper in this doggone country and throughout the world, basically. We used paper that was made from trees, which are biodegradable. Then all these bastards come out with the, what the hell they call it, the climate, what the hell they call it, you know, environmentalists. Yeah, they come out with that crap. Now all of a sudden we got this plastic all over the world polluting everything. So don't tell me about these idiots out there in Washington and wherever else they may be talking. You know, like now Biden, a dummy. You know, you know, I'm getting mad now. He sit here and going to tell the guy, you know, clip the pipeline. You know, close the doggone, stop making the wall. All of that crap. Now all of a sudden, look what gas is doing. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up because I'm getting mad. I like to have. Hey, I like to enjoy this life, you know. I'm in my 7th decade, you know, and I'm headed on, you know. But I'm sick of some of this crap, man. It just makes no sense, and people jump on it. You know, it's like with the cops here in town. Well, wait a minute, you're a city worker. You have no more rights than I have. I have to pay these damn tickets that I get. You know, you go to work. You know, you either take the doggone vaccination or you don't. I've been shot ever since I've been on this doggone planet. What the hell did they shoot me with? I don't know. I'm still here. In the military, they shot me in both arms with the hydro-powered doggone shots. What the hell are they? I don't know. I am still here, and many of us are still here. So, but anyway, let me shut up for James calling the National Guard on me. You know, he got an emergency button that he hit, and the next thing you know, get him out of here. You know, I don't want to do that, folks. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B on WVON 1690 AM.
The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation. 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.
Another hour of soul power.
Okay. Yes, I knew I had to find that. I had to find it. All right, folks, as we continue on this Express, the classic blues and R&B Express. I'm your Magnolia Blues man, Sir Henry Cheatham. I am. I am the conductor. I got my doggone overalls. My overalls, that's what we used to wear, an old hat, and all that stuff. That was a uniform that, that the guys wore. My man on the other side is my junior engineer. He's learning, folks. In fact, I'm going to send him to Asia for a little while. I'm going to send him to Japan, let him learn how to drive that bullet train. Once he learned how to drive that bullet train, then I'm going to send him. I hope the Chinese would allow me to send him over into China so that they can let him drive that train all across the country of China. Let him just drive it. Let him drive it through. Then he'll come back here and he said, dog, man, I think I'm ready to build a real train, That's what I'm going to do, James. So you're going to win that scholarship, so I'm going to send him on that. But anyway, folks, we appreciate you joining us here on Classic Blues and R&B. It's always a pleasure on Saturday night, Sunday morning to do this. We're streaming live at WVON.com. We're also on iHeartRadio. And we are playing this great American music here. What we call American music is classic blues. The folk music of America is classic blues. It's blues, folks, y'all listen to it. Young cats might learn something. I guarantee you, if you listen to the blues, and I'm serious when I say this, you pick up that guitar, you get somebody to help you to learn A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G, D, 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 da, 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 and I guarantee you, the great Oscar Brown Jr. told me this, and he was absolutely right. Your brother Cheatham, they took the music out of the school, and so, the kids do, I said, you're right. You're right. He told me that, sitting at his son's house there. And these kids would have a different outlook. A computer is nothing but a television, That's fake. You look at that television. But you sit in there with that doggone guitar. You got that, when you hit the wrong note. You're playing the piano, when you hit the wrong note. Blowing the harmonica, when you sucked in the wrong, when you sucked there where you should have blew out. You learn these things. It's something about the mental concentration that you have to do. And it's never too late, folks. Get some calluses on your hand. You're playing, string instruments, not the harp. There are some young ladies that I knew. I got it up on my YouTube channel. They did play one played violin and one played the harp, and I'm not talking about the harmonica, that we call, so from the South we call it the harp as well, or in the blues community we call it the harp, But anyway, we're streaming live at WVON.com. We're also up and running on iHeart, download the iHeart app. We're up there on iHeartRadio as well. We want you to like our Facebook page at Classic Blues and R&B. Follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry and at Henry_Cheatham. Do that. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you will find some politicians on there talking about just what Randy was talking about in the last hour. How I look at John Strozier, when I look at John Strozier and I look at the Shaw brothers, I said, these men knew what they were doing. I said, these guys say, hey, if you want this, you're going to give me that. It's like the Shaw brothers, people talking about this politicians. Hey, Eugene Sawyer, the late Eugene Sawyer, Mayor Sawyer. Now, these guys had something going. They were politicians. The Irish politicians had to deal with the colored, the Negro, African-American, or black American politicians. We both were fighting for the public service jobs, and that's what we were doing for. But anyway, let me shut up. I see you guys, y'all been to send Kansas Adderers and the rest of these guys down here say, hey, lock him up. Hey, it's like they did it. We protested one day. What the hell? I forgot his name. I used to know his name quite well. We were demonstrating there in Jackson. And a tall cat, I think we used to call him Mill Street Slim, but I forget that he had another name. He wore a white shirt on. Anyway, we was out there doing our thing, you know. And they didn't give us a chance to disperse. He said, all right, you guys, he said, you guys, he said, all right, get off this, cut out the demonstration, whatever. Yeah, I couldn't get all the term right now. I have to think about it because this is something that coming to me, but I can later on. And the next thing you know, arrest them, boys. That's what they did. You got 1 second, you know, to do this, and the next second, the bastards are arrested us. But hey, that's part of what my country's done to us. You know, they want to create laws where Asians get attacked. What do? Let's create a law against Asian hate. Oh, the white folks don't like the Asian. Oh, well, I love Muhammad Ali. When I get to do all that, man, that's my Muhammad Ali invitation, folks. All right, folks, you listen to studio number 773-591-1690. You're listening to Classic Blues, America's music and R&B.
Best friend I ever had. Baby, why you wanna hurt me so bad?
Oh, yeah, those taps went out for Dr. Timothy Black. I knew he was a veteran, but I was trying to make sure for certain he was in the World War II veteran. He was a World War II veteran, and he was there for the invasion of Normandy. He was there for all of that, so I kind of figured he was. It's kind of hard for us to be born in this country, and up until, Jimmy Carter? Was it Jimmy Carter who outlawed, I think, that during his administration, not him, but during the period that he was, the draft was phased out, but Dr. Black was at Normandy and at the Battle of the Bulge. So, I could not believe that he would not have been a veteran. I had to make sure but that's why those taps went out for him. And I'm glad that Randy, I want to thank him. The lady you was talking about with Dr. Leonard Jeffries is Diane Ravitch, out of Texas. The books and all of that stuff. A lot of folks don't realize what the hell is. If you read a little bit, you might learn something. I didn't say a lot. Now, you read a little bit. A little, it's something. Maybe when you go to Wikipedia, have an idea. Just don't take everything that Wikipedia says. But at least you can find. Dr. Black did get 4 stars from the war in France. And it was bravery. He got 4 of them, I'd say, or something. But anyway, you got to deal with that kind of stuff. Folks. We got somebody on the line. Let's see what they're talking about. We're going to send this out to Mr. Cole. Mr. Cole, here you go, Fats Domino with Detroit City. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM.
trust and your word in mine, and give me your heart. I'll be your everything. I'll pay your bills. So give me your pain. Oh, I know you've been hurt before. But I am here to see you hurt no more. Give me your dream. Oh, your dream. For us to share. For us to share. Give me your hand. I want your hand, baby. So I can be right there. Ever be right there. And give me your joy. Give me your tears. Oh, Lord. I'll be your security. So give me your fear. Oh, I know you've been hurt before. But I am here to see you hurt no more. Oh, I know you've been hurt before. But I am here to see you hurt no more. All I want in this world is you. I'll make you so happy if it's the last thing that I do. And I know I'm asking for life, but I promise you, baby, to give you everything that I've got. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know you heard this before. But I am here to see you hurt no more. No more, baby. I don't wanna be always think about you. Good loving in the morning. Ooh, the time that would put you to sleep. Good loving in the morning. When you stand, your knees get weak. Listen, baby, do you know what I'm talking about? Talking about. Good loving that would make you cry. Text me on my cellular phone. Tell me that you made it home in the morning. Good loving in the morning. Loving in the morning. Yeah. The time that would put you to sleep. Good loving in the morning. Loving in the morning. Yeah. When you stand, your knees get weak. Alright. And you know it, and you ain't afraid to show it, stand up. All my ballers in the club with your bottles filled, I'm sure love. If you get drunk about enough and you feel like getting raise up. If you in the back seat of your ride with the good love. If you a freak and you know it and you ain't afraid to show it, stand up. All my ballers in the club with your bottles filled up, sure love. Drunk about enough and you feel like getting raise up. In the back seat of your ride with the good love. Good loving in the morning. Loving in the morning. Yeah. The time that would put you to sleep. Good loving in the morning. Loving in the morning. I got to have you, baby. When you stand, your knees get weak. Whoa, yeah. Loving in the morning. Loving in the morning. Yeah. The type that would put you to sleep.
Hi, I'm Mike Willie. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B with Chicago Blues Hall of Famer Sir Henry on WVON 1690 AM.
Sweet girl, won't you stay with me?
love you, baby. And I want you to know when I have you in my arms, girl, I can't let you go. Sweet girl, won't you stay with me? Sweet girl, won't you stay with me? Girl, I just wanna love you. You're as sweet as can be. Nothing can compare to how you make me feel. Nothing can compare to how you make me feel. Girl, I'm so infatuated. You make my heart stand still. Want you to be with me forevermore. Be with me forevermore, so I can love and hold and kiss you. That's all I'm living for. Sweet girl, won't you stay with me? Sweet girl, won't you stay with me? Girl, I just wanna love you. You're as sweet as can be. Girl, I just wanna love you. You're as sweet as can be. Girl, I just wanna love you. You're as sweet as can be.
This is classic blue, classic blue, classic blue, classic blue, and R&B.
I ain't gonna let nobody run me out my town. I ain't gonna let nobody run me out my town. You only been here for a minute, now you're trying to kick me out. I ain't gonna let nobody tell me where to sing my song. I ain't gonna let nobody tell me where to sing my song. If you don't like my music, maybe you don't belong. This here I raise my baby, this here I go to church. This here I like to party, oh but here is where I work. I ain't gonna let nobody run me out my town. If you don't like my music, maybe you don't want to stick around. No. Hey, yeah. go to church. This here I like to party. Over here is where I work. I ain't gonna let nobody run me out my town. You only been here for a minute. Now you're trying to kick me out. I ain't gonna let nobody. 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 I ain't gonna let nobody run me out my town. Put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's the way they're doing it on the West Coast. That's Miss Terry O'Darby. Gentrification. Say, get the hell up out of here. You know, she's going to stand on her turf. You know, that's what you have to do. They're doing a lot of that. Gentrification. And what's that simply move? They used to have urban renewal, which ended up being urban removal. You know, it's something, man, how these hustlers would allow a community to run down. They know, they say, okay, because they have a plan. You know, I got a 5 year, I got a 10, I got a 3, I got a 50, I got a 20, and, you know, hey, got a plan, you know. And the plan is to use, it's one thing I always said, I said the damn city of Chicago would lose its charter if the poor folks had not stayed here. If we had left, Chicago would have had to fold up. You know, we stayed throughout the Daley administration, both of them. We stuck it out. We saw the government dollars come in and go downtown. You know, we saw that, you know. They were coming up with all these schemes from the University of Chicago, Northwest, and wherever else, you know. Say, yeah, New York, Harvard, Yale. They're creating these programs. They're sitting there and say, well, we're going to do this here, and we're going to do that, and we're going to do this, that. You know, hey, they sit there and they plan, folks. See, I call those, y'all call them the Ivy League colleges. I call them what they are. And if you look at the history, like I said, if you read a little bit, they are known as the colonial colleges. You know, the colonial colleges is what they're known as. It's from reading that I've done. You know, but hey, you know, they sit back and they have plans. Well, I know why we are the pawns that are to be using. But anyway, that was Terry O'Darby and Gentrification, Mike Wheeler, Sweet Girl. You know, so her J.R. Blue, great loving in the morning, good loving in the morning. You ain't old enough for that yet, Jane. You ain't old enough for that. You still a celibate young man. James, he don't know what I'm talking about. Ronnie Baker Brooks, see you hurt. no more. Did a great job last night at the Logan Center. His band was the one who was performing. It was a house band last night. It's a very, very good CD, too. And the CD is Take Me With Ya, Wherever You Go, Ronnie Baker Brooks. Stephanie Pickett, Hurt Me So Bad. O.B. Buchanan, I think I did that before. You Might Have to Hurt. Southern Soul Brothers. All here on Classic Blues and R&B. You're listening to WVON 1690 AM. All right, that's yeah. What the hell? John, that's what you call this song? That's Jimmy. No, that's not. What the hell is it? I got to find his name. I was doing something else and I got. That's Freddie Dixon. I Ain't Superstition. That's one of his father's songs there. Willie Dixon is his father. So Freddie's still recording. His granddaughter's still doing her thing, and I guess the rest of them too. But anyway, we're heading to the top of the hour. I want to thank you for joining us wherever you may be. It's always a pleasure having you listening to us, and we hope that we get your feet moving, get your heart rate up, get that blood pressure down. Every now and then, we all get it up, and when we get that blood pressure up, it's time to get it down, But, we're getting ready to go to the top of the hour. Back with more of this great American music here on WVON, 1690 AM. We're streaming live at WVON, and we're also on iHeartRadio. You download that little iHeart app. Hell, I don't think you can find a radio around without the app on it, so you find it and download it. And take us with you wherever you go. It's sound nice and clear, too. You don't have to worry about any static on it. It's a good little program, One of my colleagues asked me years ago what was the most important invention of the 20th century. And I forgot what I said, but I know what he said. He said it was the transistor radio. And I thought about it. I said, they did start putting little things on boards. We had the big tubes and all that stuff. They'd take up the whole room. Then you came up with the transistor, then you moved to the next little board. You kept building the board. Look at the television set now. Damn. And RCA back in the day would have been weighing a ton, You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B, folks, on WVON 1690 AM.
Nation is 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.
Another hour of soul power.
Right, here we go on our way back into this old station down there. Headed back home now. We getting ready to do our thing. We getting ready. What is nice? Somebody told me, you ain't supposed to say thing. I said, well, what am I supposed to say? You're supposed to say thing. I said, well, I ain't talking about thing. I'm talking about my thing. Anyway, folks, we're streaming live at WVON. I don't know, World Wide Web. And also at iHeartRadio. We want you to download us and take us with you wherever you go. You can always, we want you to like our Facebook page at Classic Blues and R&B. Follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry and at Henry_Cheatham. That's my dad's dad. That's the long history of this country. Anyway, Henry_Cheatham, and make sure you subscribe to our Facebook page. And once you subscribe to it, hit the old reminder button. Go out and check it out from time to time. Hey, I look at some of the shows that I've done. I do a television show too, folks, from time to time. So, I do produce television programs, and I look at some of the shows that I've produced across the years. I did a show for about 13 years. I produced the show as a series at Can Television here in Chicago. People scoff at things. Well, I said, it's one thing about ownership, folks. Ownership means just that. You own it. And when you own it, you can kind of do a little bit of this or that to it. I was at a place where we was transitioning out, and you'd be surprised how many important pieces of history, especially in television, has been thrown away. When you move from one joint to another. And the same thing in radio too, I'm sure. When you move, I know in television we did. We restructured this and then you're trying to, it's like moving from a house or anything, an apartment. You want to get rid of some of that junk, and that junk may be what you need to keep. You get throwing away stuff, and there was some stuff that was being thrown. I said, well, wait a minute, I'll take that. Okay, so I got that now. I'll take that. I said, I got that now. And you're the only one with it. Because somebody else may grab something, then they'll send it to you. Say, hey, man, and that's one of my colleagues who did that. He sent some stuff to me. I said, man, you want me to digitize all this? It's a lot of stuff, but it's good stuff. As it relate to the broadcasting. The television industry here in Chicago. Hell, I was 35 years in television total with NBC, the Channel 44 NBC, with 44s we did wrestling and a whole lot of sports and all of that stuff, I did a lot of production, but I did camera, produced some of that stuff, whatever I did on it, it was part of it, part of the history of the damn thing, so, UHF was a struggling frequency. I think I was trying to make it better because, he's declared that everybody, all TVs made after a certain date had to be, UHF as well as VHF. And so that's how you get things. Like now, everything has to be, at a certain point when we went digital, had to become digital, So that's, what it is, And that's the same thing, you call stuff junk. But anyway, my whole thing was, and after I look back, I look back at some of the programs I produced, man, and I said, damn, hell, I didn't know. We had some giants on this show. We're still doing stuff. I'm hoping that Dusty Baker in Houston Astros win this doggone World Series, so I can talk to him again. I spoke with him during the death of Hank Aaron because he was very close with Hank Aaron, And when Hank hit the 715th, he was right there on deck, because he's batting behind Hank, But, that kind of stuff is important, So, you want to be able to, produce as much stuff individually as you can. So you'll be surprised who will talk to you. Because a lot of folks, they'd rather talk to you than talk to some of these other idiots out here who call themselves, like Katie Cordery. I never had any use for her. And the reason I had no use for her because I saw her attitude. I don't give a damn how you feel as a journalist. The court said O.J. Simpson was innocent. Period. He's innocent. That's what the court said. Had the court said he was guilty, that's what the courts would have said, And, her reaction to that, now they're seeing the fraud that she really is, because I thought she was mediocre anyway. The last great host you had on the Today Show was Brian Gumbel and Jane Pauley. It was very fine. They knew I used to work with Jane Pauley down in Indianapolis, years ago when I was starting off my career at WISH down in Channel 8. But, there are a lot of folks out here, they get credit for stuff, but they're idiots. And it's nothing that they've done that's unique. They get there and it's like, let's say Janet Cook. She got a big Pulitzer Prize for her work, but she turned out to be a fraud. Where the hell is Milton Coleman at today? You don't even know that name. Randy probably know the name. Yeah, Milton Coleman. But anyway, folks, just a lot of garbage, that goes on. And as I said, I hadn't said anything about John Gruden, so he got big lips. People have said that. They said white folks got thin lips. I know lips that I said that to one of my colleagues. She said, Hank, they have lips. I said, we have lips, Hank. They're just thin. I said, okay, you're right. You do have lips, don't you? Well, And you learn, this thing is more bigoted today than ever, I think. I don't know, man. we used to be able to kind of talk to one another as whites and blacks, you know. But I look at this stuff today, a lot of it is forced. You know, it's forced. And, you know, it's like integration was, tearing up our community was a forced, by us, it was a forced decision that was going on, but they had manipulated it so it could be to their advantage. My high school was a great high school, you know, no longer exists as a high school. No longer exists. And all the schools in Jackson were named, you know, the black schools were named after black folks. You know, Mr. Brinkley, Sam M. Brinkley, you know. He was an educator, you know. But let me get off there and move on back to the show. All right, folks, here we go with some more music. We're streaming live at WVON.com. We're also on iHeartRadio. You can reach us in the studio at 773-591-1690. Follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry and at Henry_Cheatham. Like our Facebook at Henry CB. That's Henry CB, like our Facebook page. My YouTube channel, subscribe to me at Henry CB on YouTube. And our Facebook page is Classic Blues and R&B. You're listening to Classic Blues, the greatest sound. Hey, what do you think about your boy Dr. Spock going out in space? You like that, huh? Are you what the hell, Star Trek fan?
Not really.
I know you're young for it, you know.
Not really.
Yeah. I never really gotten into it either, but hey, 90 years of age, man. I didn't even realize he was that old. You know, the amount of stuff they talk about, how much it costs to go out there. I don't think he paid it. I think somebody else probably paid it for him. As they, you know, hey, people who got money.
My dad was a Star Trek fan growing up, but not. I've watched a few of the movies, but I've never really gotten into it though.
You was a kid when it's at its peak, you know. Yeah, I don't know how many different versions of it.
Yeah, it's been too many.
Yeah, you know, but hey, it ran a long time and it's still running. It ran a long time, still running, you know. But anyway, he took off and went out there. I guess they're going out there to mess that up out there, you know. Here's that the rich folk going. I'm sick of this crap about black folks the only one getting hospitalized or getting what the hell they call it, the COVID-19. Folks, I think we got about 600 and some thousand folks who have passed, and I don't think they were all black. I do not think they all look like me or my dad or my parents. So there are information out here. I know y'all don't like my president. My president, he wasn't lying when he said there was a lot of fake crap out here. A lot of fake news, and he was right. You sit there, these cats don't even, most people don't know the difference between news and commentary. You know, right now I'm commenting. This is my commentary. Now all of a sudden, if a news story would be different, you know, well, the gentleman who got stabbed the other day in England, well, that's a news story. That's a news story, and that's what it is. A person got stabbed, a person died, and a person got arrested. That's the story. That's the news. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. That's it, folks. If you approach writing, period, that way, but when you approach journalism, you know, it should be objective as possible. It's not for you to put a spin on it. That's why when Mayor Washington ran for mayor, I found some so-called journalists in this town. They never referred to him as Mayor Washington during his run. Harold Washington. Well, hell, he didn't have no problem with, being called Harold, because he said, hey, you want Harold, you got him. And Lord have mercy, one of the greatest mayors that this country has ever. The most intelligent one, too. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B on WVON 1690 AM.
Hey, everybody, this is Tommy Castro. Keep it right here for more great blues.
What was I thinking? Who have I become? Things I swore I'd never do. I've done every one, but that's not who I am. I'm not that kind of man. Wanna go back home. If they'll have me, I wanna see my girl.
if she'll see me. Been so long, maybe I was wrong. I wanna go back home. Oh yeah. Got a ring in my pocket and a question on my mind. Wonder if she'd take me back. Will I get there in time to put it on her hand? Be her loving man. I wanna go back home if they'll have me. I wanna see my girl if she'll see me. Been so long, and maybe I was wrong. Wanna go back home. I wanna go back home. If she'll see me, it's been so long. Oh, I was wrong. I wanna go back home. Got to see my girl one time. And if I'm not too late, and she loves me still, and she might take me back. Oh, how I hope she will. And I know I will never leave her. I will never leave her. No, I will never leave her. If I could just get there in time. I want to go back home.
Thank you, Mr. D.
You may be an ambassador to England or France. You may like to gamble, you might like to dance. You may be the heavyweight champion of the world. You might be a socialite with a long string of pearls, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed, you're gonna have to serve somebody. It may be the devil, or it may be the Lord, but we all got to serve somebody. Serve somebody. You may be a rock and roll addict, prancing on the stage. Might have drugs at your command, women in
or you may be blind or lame. You may be living in another country under another name, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. You're gonna have to serve somebody. Oh, it may be the devil or it may be the Lord, but we all got to serve somebody. We got to serve somebody. You may be a preacher with some spiritual pride, or you may be a city councilman taking rides on the side. You may be working in a sweatshop. Maybe you can cut some hair. You might be somebody's mistress. You might be somebody's heir, but you're gonna have to serve. Oh, yes, indeed. You're gonna have to serve somebody. You got to serve somebody. It may be the devil, or it may be the Lord, but we all got to serve. We got to serve somebody. Listen, you might like to wear cotton. You might like to wear silk. You might like to drink whiskey. You might like to drink some milk. You might like to eat caviar. You might like to have some bread. Or you might be sleeping on a cold dirt floor or in a king-size bed. Hey! You might be heading north. You might be heading south. You might be laying up in bed with a gun up to your mouth. You might be going nowhere, or you might have been there before. Maybe all of a sudden, you don't know yourself no more, but you don't have to serve. You got to serve somebody. You got to serve somebody. You got to serve someone. Said it might be the devil, or it might be the Lord, but we all got to serve somebody. We got to serve somebody. I said we all got to serve somebody. We got to serve somebody. You and me got to serve somebody. We got to serve somebody. Yeah, we got to serve somebody. We got to serve somebody. Don't you got to serve somebody? We got to serve somebody. Oh, we all got to serve somebody. We got to serve somebody. We all got to serve somebody. We got to serve somebody. I'm telling you, we got to serve someone. You and me got to serve. We got to serve.
You ought to see Miss Thing when she walking down the street. Hey fellas, see, she rocks like an old fishing boat, baby. In a very, very, very rough sea. Now every man been here. See, I like it when you're walking to me, baby. I love it when you turn and walk away. Yeah. The church folk call her sassy. But see, I think she is right as right can be. One shake of them big old hips. Lord, and made a believer out of me. That's why I said, Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Miss Thing, don't make no apology. No. Yeah, Miss Thing.
short mini skirt too. A very thin cotton blouse, hey Chuck, it let the sun come shining through. Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Miss Thing, every man is chasing after you. Lord have mercy. Woo! The Lord is my shepherd and he know what I want. It's like two ham hocks and a gunny sack. Can you dig it? Woo! Make it say amen when you go home and amen at church too, baby. Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Lord have mercy on you. Yeah. You got to get you one of these hemp fellas. You get warm in the wintertime. Oh! Take them home anytime, baby. Take them home. Take them home. Monday to Friday, I work all week long. I just got paid, but I'm not going home. I'm going downtown to have myself a ball. Yes, I am. Hey, bartender, I want you to give everybody here a drink. Give me two. 'Cause I need some time to think. That's why I came down here to have myself some fun. Yes, I did. I got a wife at home. She seems so hard to please. The harder I work, the more money she needs. I can't win for losing. There ain't no need to try. Oh no. Hey, hey. Hi, honey.
Hi, Royce.
What you drinking?
Are you buying?
Does an eagle fly?
Then I have 3 martinis.
You can have whatever you please. But that's why I'm here. I'm living for the weekend. I'm just living, yes I am. Living for the weekend. I'm not going home. I'm gonna stay here all night long. Yes I am. I'm living for the weekend. Can't you see I'm living? Living for the weekend. Just living for the weekend. Lord, and I'm not going home. I didn't pay the rent. I didn't pay the bills at all. I didn't go home, and I'm too afraid to call. I must stay right here, yes I am, 'cause I'm having so much
what's going on, Chicago? This is Selwyn Birchwood, and you are listening to Classic Blues and R&B with Sir Henry on WVON 1690 AM Chicago. That's what I'm talking about.
I've always been a loner, but never liked being alone. I've always been a loner, but never liked being alone. It seems like everywhere I go, I'm half right or half wrong. They wanna put you in a box so you'll be square like them. Oh, they wanna put you in a box so you'll be square like them. I'm trying to be myself, not just trying to fit in. My quest. Lord, I can't take no rest, babe, till I complete my quest. To write my own destiny, not one that others manifest.
Talk to me, talk to me. I love the things you say. Talk to me, Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Tell me why. I want to know. The many ways you speak of love I've had before, but it sounds so good every time. Please say the part I love just once more. Darling, I'm so glad you're mine. Talk to me. Talk to me. Hold me close. Whisper loud. Talk to me, baby. Can't you see? Darling, I love you so. Talk to me. I love the things you say. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Darling, I love you. So I love you so. Talk to me. So good to hear your voice. Oh, I love when you say la da da da, la da 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 da. I love you, darling. Come, call me. Oh, I love it when you just call my name. Call me night and day. I love it when you call me. Call me. I love you, darling. I love you so.
Get up in the morning, just before day. The fight is on again, 'cause these bills I gotta pay. My family complaining, 'cause with them I spend no time. But even they look at me funny when I've spent my last dime. It's just a race to the dollar. System got my neck in a collar. A race to the dollar. Fight or waddle in your sorrow.
seemed yours a little more. I'm tired of these gangsters, and I'm gonna settle the score. But I will not quit. There's gonna be a fight for sure. It's just a race to the dollar. System got my neck in a collar. A race to the dollar. Fight a while in your sorrow. Everything is going up except the rate of pay. It's so hard to make it. Lord, please send some help this way. People chasing dreams. Things are not always as they seem. It takes wisdom to know what's real. Everybody looking for a better deal. Turn on you for a lousy dime and follow that dollar flasher every time. It's just a race to the dollar. System got my neck in a collar. A race to the dollar. A while in your sorrow.
I was in a tunnel and couldn't see the light. And whenever I'd look up, I couldn't see the sky. Sometimes when I'm standing, it seems like I done walked for miles. And my heart could be crying, dead in the middle of a smile. But then I climbed the hills and saw the mountains. I hollered help 'cause I was lost. Then I felt the strong wind. Heard a small voice saying the storm is over. The storm is over now. And I can see the sunshine somewhere beyond the clouds. I feel heaven, yeah. Heaven is over me. Come on and set me free. Whoa. Now in the midst of my battle, all hope was gone. Downtown in a rush crowd and felt all alone. And every now and then I felt like I would lose my mind. I've been racing for years and still no finish line. Oh, but then I climbed the hills and saw the mountains. I hollered help 'cause I was lost. Then I felt the strong wind. And then a small voice saying the storm is over. The storm is over now. And I can see the sunshine somewhere beyond the clouds. I can feel heaven. Heaven is over me. Come on the voices of the wind. When it's saying, storm is over. Storm is over now. And I can see the sunshine. Somewhere beyond the clouds. I can feel heaven. Heaven is over me. Won't you come and set me free? Won't you set me free? The storm is over. Storm is over now. And I can see the sunshine. Somewhere beyond the clouds. I can feel heaven, yeah. Heaven is over me. Won't you come and set me free? Won't you come and set me free? Hey, just like I can see the light. Whoa. Shining somewhere beyond the clouds. Like I can see the light. Hey, hey. Shining down on me. Like I can see the light. The world's shining, the clouds moving, the sun shining. Like I can see the light. I made it shining, rainbow. The storm is over now. I'm telling you, I can see the light. Somewhere beyond the clouds. I can feel heaven over me, yeah. Heaven is over me. Come and set me free. Come and set me free. Won't you come and set me free? Yeah. The storm is over It's a doggone shame. Come on. Let me say this right here. 2:30 in the morning, and my eyes should be closed. Instead, we're fussing and fighting for what only God knows. Oh, you listen to your friends, and none of them have a man. And oh, to see you happy, it's one thing your girlfriends can't understand. I wanna let you know, if you didn't see me with your own eyes, or if you didn't put your hands on me, you need to know I'm well there. Baby, it wasn't me, I wasn't there. No. Let me tell you, baby, now your girlfriend said she saw me at the Holiday Inn. It was late one Tuesday night. She said she was sure it was me, and she knew that I was no damn good. You better watch your man, because he ain't right. Let me say this right here. Now you can't go around believing everything your girlfriend say, because at the same time she just wanna take your place. If you didn't see me, I'll put your hands on me. I wasn't there. Said it wasn't me, baby. Now all your friends are jealous of what you have in me, yeah. And you cannot keep on telling everybody all the wonderful things I do to keep you pleased, please, please. Now your girlfriend said she saw me at the hotel. What was she doing there? There's something that's funny about that right there. She's trying to keep up with what I'm doing. I must have been on her mind, and that ain't fair. That ain't fair to you, baby. All I'm trying to say is be careful. Tell your business too, because you might be trying to take your man from you. Oh, you need to be careful. Tell your business too. She might
somewhere. Oh, anyway, folks, Eddie Bishop, they're telling us it's time to get up out of here. Wrap it up for another Saturday night, Sunday morning here on Classic Blues and R&B, one of the greatest sounds you'll hear anywhere, folks. We've been trying to do it, folks, really. And we hope you enjoy the program. You heard Mississippi Blues Child there. Be careful, because you never know what that chick got on her mind, or that guy, you know, he tells you about Mary all the time. You better check him out. You also heard Robert Kelly there, and The Storm Is Over. Eddie Carter, Race to the Dollar. Selwyn Birchwood, Searching for My Tribe. And that's true, you know, everybody's trying to put you in the box. He's right about that. Selwyn Birchwood and Searching for My Tribe. Roy C., Living for the Weekend, the late Roy C. Sugar Ray Rayford, Miss Thing. Miss Thing, Sugar Ray Rayford. Natalie Cole, the Sweet Voice. Natalie, I love that gal. My wife said she looked like my daughter. But I just love Natalie. Natalie's a hell of a talented woman. Got to serve somebody. Everybody got to serve somebody. You may be a bishop, you may be a big shot or whatever, but you got to serve somebody. That's what she said. That's a Bob Dylan song. Bob Dylan was a hell of a writer, you know. I don't know how many of you may feel about it. I'll tell you that in a minute. Tommy Castro, I Want to Go Back Home. Nice song, his latest CD. I Want to Go Back Home. It's the title. All here on Classic Blues and R&B, folks. I don't know whatever else you heard, but I think I got everything right. If I didn't, I guarantee you'll hear about it somewhere soon. You know? I don't know how you feel about Tina selling her. You know, you sell your catalog. That's one thing. But if you sell all, it's like that's how we got what France did to us when we got to Louisiana Purchase and all that stuff. You can have everything, including mineral rights. And boy, we were able to get oil and everything out west there, you know. So Tina has sold everything. Her name, if I read it right, and I did read it, her name, I think her face, her likeness, all of that stuff. And to me, hell, I'm worth more than that. She got $50 million. Yeah, she got $50 million. But I'm pretty sure she could claim a little bit of that I did. Maybe that's what she can say. That's Ike's over there, and I get my pension from that, you know.